And now Joe finally realizes that you're not playing Storm,
Yes,
and
good job.
sideboards more appropriately. Yeah, so Joe pretty much does the same thing. He still has in the Graph Digger's Cage plus the Storm Spell Pierce and Dispel, but instead of bringing in the Tormod's Crypt, he brings in Extract instead.
For my
And
balance.
yeah,
Yeah.
Extract, yeah, your balance pretty much. And he still cuts the same cards. And for those of you who forgot, it's Dismember, Wormcoil, Vidalcan Shackles, Repeal, and Batterskull.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've got like some backup sweepers in case he gets rebalance. I've got Balancing Act, Obliterate, and Yockle Horse. So
Yeah. What does Graph Digger's Cage do in this matchup again? It's Graph Digger stops it from coming into play from graveyards and
yeah,
libraries.
so dead zero. Like it's not
Yeah.
going to stop a suspend creature.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't stop it. So I'm not sure why he's keeping it in.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just an oversight. It's probably detrimental to him. Doesn't it shut down his Tinker?
It does, actually.
That's a terrible card.
I didn't realize that,
I'll
actually.
have to tell him that
Yeah.
afterwards. He should not play that
Yeah.
card. All right, so game three. He's on the player's time. I've got 2 lands, a Lotus Petal, and Obliterate.
And you get hit by turn one Extract.
Yes, I do. I think, yeah, he's definitely going for balance here. But like I said, I'm not that fast. I've got Obliterate in here, so I've still got a sweeper.
Yeah, and he can't counter Obliterate, so
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah,
resolving should you get a chance to cast it.
yeah. It says on the card, cannot be countered. So I just have to get the 8 mana. That's the biggest challenge.
It's not too hard for your deck.
Yeah, I've got to
You
use the lands at Sacker 2.
Yeah, you four of them.
Yeah. What else have I got? Lots of lands. I've got a Keldon Halberdier, so I've got a win condition. And some other stuff. Gainsay.
Gainsay.
Alright, so I got some protection against extract. Back to basics is a good one to counter.
Yeah, Snapcast the Extract.
Yeah. Teferi completely fucks me.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like my suspend creatures can't be cast
Yeah.
because they're not being casted.
Sorcery Speak.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, balance.
It's exiled, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah. Doesn't search my hand though, it's just my library.
I think Joe has a Force of Will in his hand as well.
Ooh, that's not good for me.
I think I saw Venser, Force of Will, and a Spell Snare.
What's he doing? He's answer his phone. Yeah? No, Mum. I'll be home for dinner, don't worry.
Mom, you're ruining the video.
Yeah. Okay, I love you too. Oh, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Hello, this is Foxy speaking.
Hello, Joe Fox's Emporium.
I actually don't know what this guy does for a living.
I think he's just a student.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's a student.
Think.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got 3 lands, Gainsay, Lotus Petal, Keldon Halberdiers, Obliterate. Joe has Athora Remand, Impulse, Force of Will, you were right.
Yeah.
He's got an excellent hand against me.
Was there offensive?
Oh, he's only got 1 land.
Oh, right.
He's kept the 1
He
land.
just kept the 1 land Extract plus any 5 cards hand.
Yeah. Well, if he draws a land, he's got Impulse to find his 3rd land.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, he draws it like a pro.
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah. That's
Was
unfortunate.
that Teferi as well? I can't know if it's Teferi or Venser. Maybe it's Teferi as well as Venser.
Lean forward, Joe. I even asked him to like sit natural at the start so I could like adjust it. That's all right. So, Archaeological Dig. I cast Terrarium. That's what I would draw for the turn.
Yeah.
So it's just an egg that I can helps me dig for my lands. That's good. I still need to get. Currently, I've only got a maximum of 5 mana, so I need another 3 mana to get to Obliterate. So Joe impulses. Looks for a land.
There's a land there. Can't see what else is there though. It's a land.
He's got a Force Spike in there.
Yeah, the white-bordered cards are Force Spike, I think.
It's unfortunate the hand cap's on a bad angle. Yeah, he finds his land. Alright, so his mana's totally fine now. He's ripped out the second island. and so he's okay.
Did he have back to basics?
He's drawn a 4th land. No back to basics.
Back to basics.
No.
It's like Joe
I had the
playing
gainsay,
soccer.
actually. I had the gainsay to counter it if he did.
Yeah, sure.
I've drawn irrigation ditch, a much needed land.
Which one? What colours does that sacrifice for again?
It taps for white, sacks for the allied colours, which is blue and green.
Blue and green, that's right.
Yeah. So I suspend my Halberdiers. It was tricky. I remember in my mind, I'm wondering at what turn did I have to suspend the Halberdiers so that it would come in the turn after I obliterate.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because you want it.
Assuming you drew perfectly.
Yeah, I've drawn Pyroblast. That's
So you have 2 kind of pieces of counter magic.
Yeah, but I mean I don't need it because I've got obliterate.
Yeah.
I believe I'm digging for a land drop here. I've got my Seafloor Debris, but I want a double mana land. I'm thinking about which colours to sack with for my Tyrone. I think.
Just thinking about what you could draw
I
here.
think I went blue-black. I'm trying to find. I've drawn Balancing Act.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to try and cast that now, though. Alright, so currently I have access to 7 mana, so I need an 8th mana to cast Obliterate.
Yeah.
Joe draws. What do you draw?
You might have drawn 5th land.
Yeah, 5th land.
Yeah.
Jeez, lucky.
I didn't realise that Remand is really good against you here because you sacrifice lands to cast something and he remands it, and so you just get so far ahead.
Yep, correct. Yeah. Counter spells are atrocious for this deck. It's why I don't play it in big tournaments. But I really like it. It's just so different. It was a risk. Yeah.
I'm sure it's fun.
Oh, it's good fun. It's very challenging, actually. Like, your land drops are very important because you've got to make sure you've got this colour mana for this turn. And
Yeah, access the right colours.
yeah.
In some situations, timing your suspend creatures with your, sweepers.
I've drawn Chimeric Idol. He's a 3-cost artifact. It's not a creature, but you can tap all your lands to make it a creature.
Yeah, tap all your lands and pay 0. Or the card says pay 0, but I think it's been errated to just tap all your lands to make it a 3/3 turtle.
I presume so. Yeah, it's a turtle. The art's cool.
It's not a tortoise, it's not a chimera, it's a turtle.
Yes, I believe. So he's got Teferi and end of turn.
Yep.
I've got Gainsay, Pyroblast to choose from to counter it. I definitely want to get rid of that Teferi.
I think you just Gainsay here, right? Or do Pyroblast? Gainsay's just better. Pyroblast is better, so you want to save it.
Yeah, I'd have to sack the pedal to cast Gainsay.
True. So I'm guessing you do want to preserve it.
Yeah. I mean, if I use Gainsay, then I can Pyroblast any Planeswalker he plays next turn.
Yeah.
But my Chimeric Idol can deal with a Planeswalker if you cast one, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Like Jace or either Jace.
Yeah, either Jace.
Yeah. If he has back to basics, that's the thing.
Yeah, you can just throw it back to basics.
Yeah.
I think Pyroblast is just a more versatile card.
It is against him, yeah. So I've gone with Pyroblast. And mostly so I can save my mana.
Yeah, save your pedal.
Obliterate, to get to obliterate, yeah.
Yeah, just want to get obliterate quicker, don't want to waste your...
Yeah, oh actually, no, because my Halberdier is going to go to 1 next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And all my lands can't play tapped. So I won't be able to cast Obliterate even if I draw a land. Unless it's one of the 3 that come into play untapped.
That's right.
Anyway, Teferi resolves, he forced it, so I'm pretty boned. Right, Joe bashes in.
You can still cast Obliterate next turn. Or you need to draw a land.
I need to draw an untapped land.
Yeah, and he needs to not have back to basics.
I think it's chump here because my plan's Obliterate.
Yeah.
And it's going to die anyway. And also I've got Balancing Act, so I want to get myself to 0 permanence.
Yeah.
But I can't use my Gainsay now because he's got Teferi. I've drawn Haunted Plate Mail. It's pretty useless. I think that's the latest addition to the deck, Haunted Plate Mail.
Yeah, I think it's very good.
Yeah.
It definitely suits the deck.
Yeah.
It's just maybe a little bit since the cast.
It is, yeah.
You'd much rather the Chimeric Idol.
Definitely, yeah. Like, turn 4 is like the critical turn for Highlander.
If you read the flavor text on Chimeric Idol, it talks about the Keldon's like smashing these statues because they come alive and kill them. So I did find a slightly reason they had Chimeric Idol and Kelton Halberdiers out at the same time.
Yeah.
So when it comes in, it's like, oh shit, it's a giant turtle.
Yeah,
It just like
kill
breaks it.
kill it.
You have to sacrifice when it comes into play.
Right, so I have Silence, but he has Dispel.
Yeah.
So
He still has a Vincent in hand, I believe.
yeah. So I was
And
hoping to go
Remand.
Silence Balancing Act, but he had Dispel for the Balancing Act. I mean for the Silence. So my question, I have to risk it. I believe I just go for the risk and cast the Balancing Act here.
Oh, you used to pay all the cast hands. Yeah.
Yeah. So I never got to obliterate mana, which was frustrating because that would have been safe.
Yeah. That would have won you the game pretty much.
Yeah. Vence's Shaper Savant is like the only card that deals obliterate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He plays it in his deck actually.
Does he have a Mindbreak trap in the sideboard? No, he doesn't.
That would do the job.
Yeah, that would also do the job.
Yeah. Alright, so sack all my lands for Balancing Act. That's a bit different to balance.
Ba-bow. Yeah, man. Well, at least now you know your Garden doesn't resolve.
No. The hell it is, yeah, because he's got the fairy. So it's Scoop Spill for me.
Yeah.
Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Fairy bashes in. Yeah, Scoop.
You can't even like have a random snuff out because you have no spawns.
He had the Venser, so even if I had obliterate, you could Venser it.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So it's 2-1 to Joe Fox at the moment.
Yeah. This matchup's so bad.
There's too much counter magic.
Yeah.
Plus a quick clock.
Yeah, I kind of have to apologise for playing such a bad deck. Well, it was a gambit. If I was playing against an aggro deck, you guys would be like, fuck yeah, you know, sweet deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this like we actually see some interaction, like the combo deck trying to play against random counter magic by boarding in its own counter magic.
Yeah, this is an example of why combo's so bad in Highlander.
Yeah.
It's,
Or at least a combo with no backup plan. All in combo.
yeah.
Like Tinker's a combo deck per se, but it has a very good backup plan.
Yeah, I think Tinker's a control deck.
It's a control deck with a quick finish.
Yeah, it's a control deck, and like you might just draw 3 of the ridiculously powerful cards.
So it's a control deck that has random wins.
Yeah.
Just like the blue-black Tumble deck.
Yeah, exactly.